What if wanting to be better was ruining your life and your future? I grew up the fat kid. My mother had left my father. I was 5 years old when she packed up the red Ford Escort with my brother and sister, threw some clothes in the hatchback, and took off. I remember I was in the back on my knees, turned around crying as we drove down the road, watching my house and my dad grow smaller and smaller in the distance. I remember thinking, I won't ever see my dad again. Now, as the years passed, I looked for something to fill the void of a missing father in my life, and food seemed to be the fix. When I was upset, food. When I was happy and proud of my achievements, food. When I was bored and needed something to do, food. So when I got older and switched to a new class, the kids called out to me, "Hey, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, you know you can put the fork down." I learned to respond just as quick. Yeah, I can always lose weight, but there isn't anything you can do about those lips. So it continued. "Hey, beach ball, if I poke you with, will you pop?" And it hurt. So when I became an adult, I decided I would do something about it. I decided I would be healthy, lose the weight, finally be free from their criticism. But the problem was I had no idea how to live my life and be healthy because that was my goal, be healthy. I wrote it down on my goal board, cut out pictures of healthy people, stuck it on my board, and then put my board in the closet so I'd see it every day when I got dressed. Then nothing happened. I thought having the goal was the same as achieving it. It's not. According to a recent Harvard study, 92% of people fail to reach their goals. Why is that? Because of adjectives. You see, to be better is not a goal. To be healthy, to be smart at math, to be a good reader, these are adjectives pretending to be plans. The way you achieve a goal and not just have one is by using a system called SMART. SMART goals, SMART, provide the structure you need to be part of the 8% who achieve their goals. And I'm going to share it with you right now. A SMART goal starts with S, specific. Be healthy is a bad goal because it isn't specific. Usually, these unhelpful goals are the ones with adjectives like I mentioned. Be healthy, be smart at math, be better. Instead, a specific goal is one that uses nouns after the phrase I have and verbs after the phrase I will. We'll talk about that more in a minute. The M stands for measurable. A good goal also has a number. The A is achievable. A good goal should be big enough to make you say, I don't know how to do that, but motivational enough to finish the sentence with, but I sure want to find out. R stands for relevant. A good goal should be relevant to you, your desires, your dreams, what you want to achieve, beyond just the knee-jerk reaction. This may be the most important part of your goal because it's where you count the cost. Because with every road that you want to take, there's another one you have to say no to. And then T, time bound. By what time do you want to achieve this goal? This should connect directly to the achievable and relevant points. Because if this isn't your most important goal right now, that's okay. You can adjust the time limit. And before I give you one warning on all of this, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button for less chaos and more success in your life and the lives of the children you serve. So here's a bit of warning. A task is not the same as a goal. A goal should sit as the large finish line, not the daily tasks that get you there. The goal is winning the championship, hosting the performance, or running the marathon. It's a single moment in time that delivers the payoff for which you are working and aligning your actions. And so now that you understand what makes a goal smart, here's how you can build one yourself. So let's say I have a goal for running my first ever marathon. Here's how we walk it out using the SMART goal framework. Number one, I want to have my finisher's medal, or I will run my first marathon. So let's make it measurable and put a time limit. We're going to add a number and a date to this specific goal. I will have one finisher's medal by December 31st of next year. Next, we need to make it achievable and relevant. So now you're going to apply this filter on your goal. It might look like this. I can do it if I follow a 16-week training plan, register for a race 6 months in advance, and join a weekend running group for accountability. This is what I want more than sleeping in on Saturdays or staying up late on Friday nights. If your goal is big enough, you might not know how to achieve it at first. And that's okay. You can find out how. You're smart enough to figure it out. You're good enough to figure it out. You are worth the effort it takes to figure out how to get what you want. Don't quit on yourself before you even get going. Keep in mind, time is going to pass anyway. In 1 year, you will have lived 365 days, 52 weeks, 12 months. Where you are at that time will be a direct result of the goals you set and the priority you put on each one. Most people overestimate what they can get done in a day, underestimate what can be done in a year. That's why every day you should put one step forward on achieving your goal. And if you want to learn more about putting order into your learning environment, you can take the Order Over Chaos Masterclass. It features a 12-point framework that gives you the structure to bring your classroom and your leadership to the next level, whether your classroom is at home, at school, on the field, or in the church. Because stronger classrooms don't happen by accident, they're built. Be blessed.